It ain't for everybody. Welcome to Hollywood, baby.
Picture.
Coming with.
Let's not even talk about it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I see your jealousy as you're watching.
I see you watching me, baby.
You watching.
It's all good.
It's kinda sexy.
I love it.
How you watching? You watching.
Come on.
I see your face.
I see your face.
You wanna touch it. Come to my place.
Come to the crib.
And let's discuss
Let's
it.
chop it up.
Tonight you're
gonna be a superstar, baby.
And let me sign you up.
Let's get into it.
Ooh, it's the lights.
You're blinded by the
Action.
You need that.
Hollywood. Ooh, it's the lights.
You're blinded by the
Satisfaction.
You need that.
Hollywood.
Come on. Paparazzi spots me in the lobby of my high rise. I hide behind my shades, cause the fame is blinding my eyes. My God, I know how I see eyes. Once I felt when he was eyes high. As I have got to make this stop. People often warn me that the fame ain't for the faint of heart. It'll change those who said they had love for you into strangers. When your thing starts, it's a chain reaction. Locomotion like when a train departs. Stranger, things have happened. Rapping, stacking, platinum, plaquing. Born in Brooklyn, got a place in Manhattan. Going back to Brooklyn to escape the madness. When your friends is Chris and Gwyneth, and your girl is more famous than you finished. Time to get all your windows tinted. Keep your eyes squinting, it's gonna flash any minute. The music biz like musical chairs. It's about where you're standing when the music starts spinning. And you're blinded by the You need that. You're blinded by the You need that. Now you got what you want. You want more? Hey mister, K6er, A-lister, you're in the midst of the ride of your life, but you gotta keep them hits up. Can't put your guard down, gotta keep your mitts up. Take a sip, sir, it's so intoxicating, ain't it? Try not to get jaded, Hollywood's been good to you. Starting to feel like buzz to you, don't lie. Gon' fly, you addicted to the lights. Without the fame, how you gon' survive? It's like putting on heroin, you so high.
And everybody's wanting you about it.
Try to tell you.
Once you taste it, you can't live without it. Not cause you choose
Sure you want this, baby.
without it. Cause now I'm part of you.
I'm part of you.
And everybody's wanting you about it. And once you taste it, you can't live. Ooh, it's the lights.
You're blinded by the You need that. Blinded by the Wanna be seen, Mel, rubies. Now you become what you once despised. James Dean, John Belushi, blow your whole life trying to live in the lights. Heroines following Marilyn, hopping over the edge just like Janis Joplin. River Phoenix, Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Morrison. All of them ended by Hollywood. Thank God for Hollywood. Hollywood. Sure you want this, baby? Hollywood. It's the most addictive drug in the world. Want the fame? You want the lights? Really, won't they?
I done got in trouble again.
What the fuck? I tried.
What's good, everybody? How y'all doing this morning? I was going to go live on my other computer, but we're going to stick to what we know. I put a lot of time in building up this program over here, so we're going to be over here. For those that don't know, today is the day. Is December 13th, 2023 at 11:30 today. VS Icon, who y'all know as VS Icon, and Miss Kiki Prime Baby my girlfriend, will go to court today, and they have a hearing based on a mutual restraining order request. So, as we know, Kiki did go and put the restraining order on VS first, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And then VS in return put a restraining order on Kiki. Okay, and so what happened was, when we reported over it on and off. Excuse me, guys. I'm kind of occupied doing two or three things at the same time. But we reported on it a few months ago over here on the channel, where Kiki went to court and VS didn't show up, and she was pretty much said the judge pretty much told her that, you know, she can have like a perpetual restraining order as long as the person doesn't show up to challenge. So every 2 months she could just go back to court and just refile, and it'll just be there. All right. And within that time frame, VS responded by filing a restraining order in kind. And because of that, now they both are in court. They both have the same judge, and they both are in court today. And they will be going over the merits of their case on who has the right to have the restraining order, or should both of them have a restraining order on each other. And from my understanding, the last court case, the judge did ask both of them, could they just agree to leave each other alone? And from my understanding, Kiki was for that. I'm not so sure about VS. So anyway, today they're going to court, and later today we will be hearing from Kiki. She will be calling in again to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the merits of her case, you know what I mean, whether she was successful or not. I truly believe that she's going to be successful. You know, I really believe it. I've seen the evidence. I've seen what she's going to present. There, and just being very, very honest and being very non-biased as much as I can as her boyfriend, right? Kiki really does have a very solid case against VS. Earlier this year, when Kiki popped back up on the scene within the beef sector, she was on Treasure Lane's show, and just minding her business. I think it was Treasure Lane, Lady Nika, and I think another lady. I don't want to misname anyone, so, you know, my apologies if I don't remember who you are. You know, but they was all on the panel together, and Kiki was up there with these individuals that I did name, and VS came up on the panel while Kiki was there, reminding Kiki of some guy that she used to date. Told Kiki that she effed the dude, you know what I'm saying, that she had sex with this guy, and also offered a threesome with, you know, the guy, and you know, VS offered a threesome with, you know, to Kiki, and Kiki turned it down. And then later on in the year, we had an event where, you know, Kiki was still drinking at the time. This is before me and her were together. Kiki floated over to Mahia's channel, and VS pops up again, offering to have a meetup to fight at the 4-way stop sign or something like that. And she turned down. Kiki turned down the offer to fight. Okay. Now, I don't know what strategies VS is going to use. I mean, to be perfectly honest, Kiki has been non-violent on the app. You know, has she said some things in the past, in the years past? Of course. You know, but we're talking about now, and we got to make it relative to now within the last year or two. You know, the judge is going to be looking at that, and the judge is also going to be looking at a threat. You know, now you know, even their meetup, or even the fact that VS did offer a sexual tryst with Kiki, it kind of makes it like a girlfriend boyfriend thing. Believe it or not, it really does. It's like, you know, it's like somebody a lover that is just interested in you. You don't want that interest anymore, or you don't want it. You know what I mean? You want to refuse it or whatnot. And you know, that's kind of what this is. Believe it or not, you know, everyone knows that, you know, VS is an open lesbian, you know, and that's no secret. That's no shade to her. That's just what it is. You know, she has come on a public platform offering threesomes to Kiki or whatnot that Kiki declined. Um, and so because of that, it does kind of make it one of those type of situations where, hey, it's easy to say that this person is sexually interested. You know, this person has come up on panels harassing, also inserting herself in, you know, Kiki's private business, you know, offering to interview certain individuals within her family, you know, you know, doing a lot of things to get close and intimate with someone, you know, that when it's not wanted, it's just not wanted. And also offering to fight a person, you know, within a year's time. You know, she got to have a very, very strong case, you know what I'm saying, to win. But we'll see. You know, I'm open to see whatever kind of strategies, you know, that VS is going to come up with, because personally, I don't know what she's going to come up with. But I do know I'm only covering like a little, just a little bit of what Kiki is going to put out. But the evidence that I did see is very damning. You know, also I want to remind y'all. I've been up all night, so please forgive me for my stutter today. But please hit the like button as you come in. You know, hit the like button, show a little love, subscribe to the channel, and later on we will have Kiki come up. But yeah, so one night, I think it was me and Kiki. I think it was a Saturday night or something. It was very weird. A supposed process server came to Kiki's house after Kiki did a live stream, you know, talking and speaking on certain subject matters concerning DS or whoever, you know, one of her associates or whatever. I can't really remember at the time, but two women came to Kiki's apartment, you know, to offer like a cease and desist, like in the middle of the night. It was like almost 9 o'clock at night. And for those that were around, you remember when she went to the door and got cease and desist from two young girls or whatnot. And this was like on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? It was like on a Saturday or a weekend or something like that. It was kind of weird, you know what I mean? But that cease and desist directly came from, you know, VS. So, you know, if I was to judge it myself, I can just see from that point of view that this person has been inserting herself into VS has been inserting herself into Kiki's life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so much so when you even go on the internet that people that don't like Kiki, they tag VS, you know what I'm saying, in certain things. And that's not VS' fault, but it does seem like there's some kind of concerted effort, you know what I'm saying, by other content creators to help harass. At some point, it was like that. You know, a lot of that has cooled down since Kiki has a mutual restraining order on VS. But we'll see, you know what I'm saying? And Kiki really just want to be left alone by the lady in the long run. You know what I'm saying? She really does not want to have anything to do with this lady at all. So let me see what y'all talking about. Peace to everybody that have come through. How you doing, Mommy at 3? How you doing, YouTube cameras? Yeah, we're not bullying anybody. And shout out to Mommy at 3 being a member for 1 month. Silver, shout out to you. Shanti and Latonya, how you doing? Peace to all of y'all that's come through. And Houston, peace. So I just want to give y'all a quick rundown. It's really no need for me to keep the stream going unless someone does want to come up and talk. Let me drop the link for y'all. If y'all have any questions for me, and the court case should be starting probably in like 4 minutes, but most likely they're going to be like in the waiting room or something like that, waiting for the judge to call them up. So, show you. Drop the link real quick. Yeah. So if anybody got any questions, how you doing, Morticia? If anybody got any questions, please hit the link. You know what I mean? Ask your questions. It is more than welcome. But we will have Kiki calling in. I will say most likely within the next hour or two, at least around 1 o'clock Eastern time. You know, at the latest, I would say around that time, she'll be calling in, and you know, we'll have a call in from her phone to my computer through Instagram. So she's going to do an Instagram call. And the thing about it, even if she does want to cam up, I can show y'all her cammed up. You know, that's the beauty of OBS. You know, we can do a whole lot of things. And you get better sound quality when someone calls in versus OBS. Not OBS, but StreamYard. So I know for you guys that are listening to me, I know I sound terrible right now because I've been up all night. I haven't slept at all. Just going through a few things, you know, working on a few things or whatnot. And just want to come out and let y'all know what's going on. You know, it's going to make news in the circuit, you know what I mean, in the sectors. So just want to let y'all know. But I'll just give y'all a quick overview for the new people that are coming in. So Kiki is going to court. As we know, for those that have been part of this channel, if you don't know, Kiki was the first one to get a somewhat of a restraining order. It's the same thing. It was basically where the judge awarded her, a 2-month, stay away order or restraining order from VS, and then VS gets the summons and finds out. She goes and file a retaliatory restraining order also. On what grounds, I don't know. I haven't seen any like violent outbursts from Kiki towards VS or, offers to, invade her privacy or do anything to her. So, it's going to be a stretch for her to really like pull it off in court. And that's just me being very non-biased. I have the ability to do that, right? Because like if Kiki didn't have a case to present, I would have been the first to tell her, like, I'm a realist. I would just say like, nah, that ain't hitting. I'm not no Don Cato, you know what I'm saying? Or nothing like that. I would be like, nah, that ain't, yeah, you gonna go in there and look like boo-boo the fool. But the thing is, if Kiki has the time to present it, present her evidence against VS within this year's time since she has come back to the internet, since both of them have come back to the internet, I know for a fact that Kiki will prevail over VS if it's a tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? As soon as Kiki makes her premiere in the beef sector, like less than like a few minutes on Treasure Lane's or what they call Spillipore TV's channel, VS pops up. She pops up. She lets Kiki know that she had sex with one of her ex-boyfriends, and also offered her a threesome with the ex-boyfriend, and herself. And herself, I'm talking about VS. So Kiki declined it. And then it was a few months later, or a month or two later, Kiki floats over to Maher's channel. And she's up there, you know, doing her thing back in the day. You know what I'm saying? This is before me and her were together. And VS pops up on the channel over there. I think it was on the channel, and offers to meet up with her. No, I don't know if she was in a chat or something like that. But she said, "Oh, that's Kiki." It was VS talking. You know what I'm saying? Somebody meet me at the four-way stop light, blah 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 blah, and we can fight. We can do blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm paraphrasing, of course. You know what I mean? And you know, that's an offer of violence. It really is. Just like that is what a restraining order is for. You know what I mean? To keep someone away that, you know, could do violence to you, unwanted attention, unwanted sexual advances. And the truth is, she's done all of those things. You know what I'm saying? And it's on video. Also have had people to come to her house because she wrote a cease and desist. I don't know if that cease and desist went through a law firm or whatever. It didn't seem like it did. It was just like she got some of those piece of paper, sent some people over to her house to knock on the door in the middle of the night, like around about 9 o'clock at night, 8 to 9 o'clock at night, I think it was. You know what I'm saying? It was late. I remember it was nighttime when it happened. And so those are just like 3 little events, and there's more. There's a lot more. You know, now we got to also think about the Toto's event, the Walmart event, you know, all of those little things where, you know, Kiki was within her rights to do what she did at that time. And it was assumptions made by VS about the Walmart situations and other situations. And the truth is, I've been there personally. I've been to Virginia personally. And I see the schematics, and pretty much the truth is, what y'all don't know is they live in neighborhoods that are like right across the street. They're like right across the street from each other. It's weird. They literally live like, if they walk to that light, it won't take probably VS 3 or 4 minutes. It won't take Kiki 2 to get to that light that she was talking about. They live like right across the street. Now, I didn't see VS home or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But they literally live like they're neighbors. You know what I'm saying? They're neighbors. I haven't seen VS home, for the record. We didn't go investigate where she lived or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the area, I did see the area. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, that's the area. Oh, okay, wow. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, y'all close. And so they're gonna bump into each other in that town. And like, it's just a few Walmarts and it's a few grocery stores. It's a big, beautiful city. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you as a person that, you know, been to Woodbridge. You know what I'm saying? It's a big, beautiful. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's a little city. It's a little country. It's Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's big and beautiful, but it's like, as far as like, you're gonna bump into a person that lives in that area. If they live in that area, you're gonna bump into them. And so it's gonna be difficult. And even if the restraining order is filed on either side to say VS wins, that doesn't mean that Kiki got to, you know, as soon as she see VS, she got to like turn around and run for the hills, because, you know, by the time VS pick up the phone and call, or vice versa, if it's Kiki, you know what I mean? No, it's like, it has to be something where there's an actual threat. You know what I'm saying? It really does. I mean, even that whole thing with that, and I'm saying it for myself, what misunderstood was under assumption when she filed those restraining orders that people couldn't mention names. They couldn't do, and if you mention a name, I remember Tracy was over the mic. You mentioned a name, bitch. She going to jail, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, it's not. Restraining order is not like that. It's pretty much just stay away. Don't invade my, don't make a purposely aggression to invade my space. I don't want no unwanted advances. Don't call me. You know what I'm saying? Don't text me. Don't email me. That type of stuff. Like when you're doing those type of things, that's invasive. You know, you're being invasive at that point. You know what I'm saying? Make it a YouTube video. You know, a restraining order don't stop from making a YouTube video. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? It may not be wise to do so. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. Well, all right, y'all. I just want to come through and let y'all know that. And within an hour's time, we should be hearing from Kiki. And if anybody got any questions for me, hit the link now. If not, I'm going to get up out of here. Thank y'all for coming through. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the new members. You know what I mean? Shout out to the returning members. And I think who it was the other day. I think it was Morticia. I was tied up in a conversation and I did see it. And I want to come and just thank you for being a return member to the channel and a great supporter. You know, so for all those that have become members, I really appreciate you guys. And you got some great content coming for you guys too. Real great content coming, guys. That's all I can say for now. And I can't give y'all too much. So, but anyway, let's get up out of here. Peace.